Good afternoon, Holistic Californian here. Today we are at Herbarium with founder and CEO of Caviar Gold, Mike Brunson. Thank you for taking the time out to speak with me today. I really appreciate it. So just to tell you a little bit more about Holistic Californian, it is a holistic lifestyle magazine that focuses on plant-based medicine and alternative therapies. So June is the 1-year anniversary issue, and I'm doing the cannabis issue, which is where you come in. So I thought it would be great to sit down with one of the largest cannabis brands in the nation and get your feedback on the history of the industry and learn a little bit more about your journey and see how that all ties in with Holistic Californian and living a holistic lifestyle.
Awesome.
So welcome. I'd like to start off by asking you, how did you get started in the cannabis industry?
Well, me and my wife started a hydroponic store in Oklahoma in 2008.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got married and we went to Jamaica on our honeymoon, and Obama got on the TV and was like, if you're doing it legal, I'm not going to mess with you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, as long as you're doing everything the way you're supposed to by the state laws,
Mm-hmm.
then the federal government won't arrest you.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, well, this is our chance. So we sold everything we had and moved to Colorado to get into the cannabis industry.
Okay, so it's a bit of an adventure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then from there, you know, we actually started Caviar Gold. Well, we started the process of trying to build what we were building there. And then we left there and came to California.
Mm-hmm.
And then from California, we've been here until we are now.
Okay. So you've been in this game a while.
Yeah, since 2009.
Okay. And as a veteran, because I consider you a veteran in this game, how has the industry changed since you started?
It's changed a lot for the better.
Okay.
You know, the more it gets regulated, the better it is, the cleaner the product we get. You know, people, they've been consuming marijuana for many years, not even knowing what they were putting in their body.
Okay.
And now everything's tested, so we know exactly that we're putting the healthiest possible marijuana that we can put in our bodies now. So that's a positive.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
And what have been some of your biggest challenges establishing the Caviar Gold brand?
Just all the change, because, you know, nobody in the industry knows what the industry is because it's so new.
Mm-hmm.
So the people that are making the laws, they don't know what's next. So we have so many obstacles that we have to jump, like packaging changing all the time, rules changing all the time. So all that's been, you know, quite of a journey. But now it's all settling out. You know, everything seems to be settling out everywhere.
Okay. And how is it navigating the regulations?
It's been tough, but, you know, now that it's leveled out and it's staying the same regulations, it's much easier.
Okay. So, you know, I've heard a lot about your infusions and your infused cannabis, and so I went looking up. And tell us a little bit more about Caviar Science and your patent.
So basically, I got my patent December 29th of 2020.
Okay.
They issued my United States patent. So thank you. Yeah, it's basically the first cannabis patent, I believe, issued.
Okay.
Besides the government, you know, they supposedly have one. I don't know, but so it's pretty big. And with my patent, it's a process that I patent to infuse plant material.
Okay.
So basically, I can turn any plant into marijuana.
Any plant.
Any plant.
So you can take my lavender plant and make it marijuana.
And turn it into marijuana.
I just want to make sure the volume's picking up here, so could you speak a little louder? You're very soft spoken.
That's a deep voice.
Yes. Okay. So I know Caviar Gold have partnered with many celebrity names that people recognize, like Jay and Silent Bob and Ice Cube most recently.
Yeah.
And then Slim 400.
Yeah.
So do you think that this has helped improve or remove the negative stigmas that were associated with cannabis use?
I think it helps a little bit, but these people were already towards cannabis, so their kind of following is already kind of geared that way.
Mm-hmm.
I think more than that is COVID.
Okay.
I think COVID has really changed the way people think about cannabis.
Okay. How so?
Well, one being because it was an essential business
Mm-hmm.
where everything else had to close down and it stayed open.
Okay.
So that made people open their eyes like, wow, this may be real medicine. Man. Why is it staying open? Why is it helping?
Okay.
It gets people to be more curious, I think.
Got it. And, THC is still considered a Schedule I drug. Is Caviar Gold partnering with any organizations to challenge that classification at this time?
We have some lobbyists out there, yeah.
Okay.
So they kind of, we kind of do things in-house, everything we do. So they're kind of on our team working for us. But yes, we have people out there working. I
know how the lobby game works, so I'm happy to hear that. And you made a name for yourself with the THC products. But as the last time I was here, you had mentioned some CBD products as well, especially products for the ladies. What's that? Where are you going with that?
Yeah, we have a bunch of different CBD products out there right now. We're actually now going into the Delta 8. That's like the new trend right now. We're going into the Delta 8 because it's more a new trend.
Okay.
And so I just created the first Delta 8 flower.
So what is the Delta 8?
It's basically they convert CBD from CBD to Delta 8 THC.
Okay.
And so it's legal everywhere. It's not as psychoactive as THC Delta 9. Okay. But it still gives you like a feeling that it's good. Okay. And it's really good medicine on top of that. Okay. So I've just created the first Delta 8 flower and pre-rolls that are on the market. Yeah. Are they available in your stores now? They're available all over the United States. Wonderful. Yeah. Wonderful. So we're just now like starting distribution last week, basically. Okay. So we're now getting them out to everywhere. Yeah. But we have a smokers club online that we have members. They join and we send them free products every month. Well, not free products because they're paying for it, but it's more than they're paying for. So we send them more than what their membership is. It's a really good deal. Okay. And we have a smoke club and we've been selling a lot of Delta 9 or Delta 8 flower on there. Oh, so you can ship this? Yes, you can ship this anywhere in the world. Oh, okay. That broadens up things. Yeah. Okay. So it's nice. It's like the new thing, like how CBD came in. Now this Delta 8 is here. And are you the only one doing the Delta 8? Oh, there's many people doing it. Okay. I believe I'm the only one doing the flower. I know I'm the only one doing the flower that is like the way I'm doing it because I use my patent to make it. Oh, okay. So for sure nobody's making it better. Of course not. Aside from recreational use, how can cannabis be a part of a holistic lifestyle? Well, I mean, it is already, but recreational is kind of pulling from it. Mm-hmm. But I think it's still going to always be there because, if you get a stomach ache and you smoke a little marijuana and your stomach ache's gone like that. Mm-hmm. Things like that, people are always going to use it for. Again, if you can't eat, you want to eat, you smoke a little marijuana, you're able to eat. Definitely things, sleeping at night, you can't sleep, you smoke a little marijuana, go to sleep. So people will always use it for those type of things. It may not have the appearance of that, but it's always still going to be used. Okay. I believe it. I know I use it to help me sleep. Yeah. Reduce anxiety. Yeah. I make my own CBD products, for pain and things like that. So. Didn't you bring me medicine when I was? I did. Yes. I did. Yes, thank you so much. You are quite welcome. It helped so much. It made you feel better. Oh man, it was about the only thing that made me feel better. Well, that's. I gave some to Cleve too. Oh, that's good. It's still positive. Yes, I do. He's, we can talk about that all day. He's not taking care of himself, needless to say. Yeah. But I'm glad that worked out for you, and you don't have any lingering chest issues or anything. I heard. No, I'm good, 100%. I like that. Yeah. So there are, with
like you said, with COVID. But I know that there are just more and more people interested in CBD, interested in THC. They want to know the difference. Will it get them high? Is it just for medical use? Blah, 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 blah. So what advice would you have for new users who've never used cannabis before and are just curious about this whole adventure?
Make sure they buy legal.
Okay. Make sure you buy legal.
Because legal has figured out, even though like people are like, oh, well, our edibles are only 10 milligrams a dose, that's actually a good thing.
Okay.
You know, edibles can be dangerous in your mind. They're not going to kill you, but you could eat too much and be like, oh, I think I'm dying.
Yeah, I had that happen. I didn't read that the brownie was 1,000 milligrams.
Yeah, that shouldn't
and
be
I
legal.
ate half of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was an experience.
Yeah,
I thought I was like 15 again, smoking my first joint or something. Exactly. It was way out.
Exactly. So that's why, I'm saying buy legal, because they seem to have the dosage down to where people can still enjoy the product.
Okay. Okay. So buy legal. Find a reputable dispensary to buy your cannabis from, whether you're CBD or THC.
Yeah, any of it. Make sure it's a reputable place for sure.
Okay.
For sure.
And in this whole journey, would you say cannabis has changed your life, and if so, how?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a very violent person.
Okay.
And without cannabis, like, I'm probably not safe to be around.
Okay. That's telling it like it is.
I mean, I get angry. I'm redheaded, so I get Irish. This next week, it's March 28th.
You're an Aries.
Yeah, so I'm the fire sign.
Friend.
I got all the anger signs showing.
Okay.
Fire sign, redheaded, and Irish.
All right, then don't piss you off. Got it.
So that's why I need the weed. Weed keeps me happy no matter what. You can punch me in the face and I'll keep smiling.
I don't think that's true, but I get where you're going with it. What about being in the cannabis industry? How has that changed your life?
It's just been a lot of work. It's nothing easy. I just work nonstop. So I mean, it's what I'm used to. So I don't know if it really changed my life any.
If you had to do it again, start all over, knowing everything you know now, being everywhere you've been, would you do it again?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
It's a good life?
Everything I've done in my life, I'll do again.
Okay.
I have no regrets anywhere.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay. So, that was pretty much what I wanted to talk about. Again, Caviar Gold is one of the biggest brands. Everyone, if you smoke weed, you've heard of Caviar
I bought a new truck in March of last year.
Mm-hmm.
I've already put 90,000 miles on it. That's what it takes to be successful.
Okay.
I work like nobody works.
Hardest working man in cannabis?
For sure, guaranteed.
Okay. Driving all around?
I'm probably the hardest working man in every industry.
Okay.
I've been told that.
Why driving instead of flying? Is it just because of COVID?
Well, it's not, no, it has nothing to do with COVID. It's just like, I have to carry machinery, and I'm in 5 states. So like I have to take an infusion machine to Michigan from California and to ship it. It's going to take $1,000, give me a plane ticket and all that. It's cheaper for me to just throw it in the back of the truck, drive it. And my truck is kind of my office. So when I'm driving, I'm always working.
Okay.
So I got it all set up so I don't have to touch my phone when the phone comes on. So I'm constantly taking calls. So I'm getting a lot done, more done than I can get in the plane. Even though a plane's much faster, but I couldn't carry the equipment, stuff like that. Okay.
So it's an adventure. It's a constant adventure, sounds like, for you, traveling on the road.
Yeah. So I got up, what is today? Thursday?
Mm-hmm.
So Tuesday or Wednesday morning.
Today is Wednesday.
Today's Wednesday?
Mm-hmm.
There's no way.
St. Patty's Day.
Oh, it is St. Patty's Day.
You're not wearing your green.
I got a green stuff underwear.
Oh.
So it's Wednesday. So Tuesday I got up and drove from 4 o'clock in the morning to Phoenix, Arizona, took care of business, dropped off a machine, got up at 4 o'clock this morning and drove here, dropped off a machine, and now I'm having an interview with you.
Okay.
Now I'm heading to Las Vegas
You're not even spending the night here. You're just
Well, I'll stay the night. I'll leave like early in the morning.
okay, and off to
Las Vegas,
Vegas?
and I got a lot of work to do there and stuff.
okay, and then home or
And then from there, yeah, back to Oklahoma. Back
your
home.
poor wife.
Yeah, that's what she says every day.
And you have small children, don't you?
13, 12, and 4.
Okay, one small child, two sort of self-monitoring children.
Yeah,
But yeah, your wife is all doing it all by herself, running the
pretty much. Yeah,
running the show. Well,
yeah, she's awesome.
okay.
So,
Well, thank you so much for taking the time to sit down with me.
yeah, no
I
problem.
really appreciate it. Feel free to shamelessly plug all your brands.
Caviar Gold. CaviarGold.com. Our new Instagram is CaviarGold420.
Okay.
Then we got Caviar Gold CBD, Abbey Naturals. Oh, I didn't even mention that. We'll talk about that later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I guess that's it.
The stores.
Herbarium.
And I was just in Needles. I didn't know there was an herbarium in Needles. I would have stopped in just for the hell of it.
Yeah, we got 4 of them now.
Okay.
In California. Yeah. Guess that's it.
Okay. Well, again, thank you so much. I
Yeah.
greatly appreciate it.